Hey, so we're back again. We got another commentary. Y'all hate it? That's crazy.
Oh,
Anyways,
going up.
honestly, I've been thinking of video ideas and I've been thinking of things to expand to. But honestly, until Black Ops 6 comes out, I feel like the only way that I'm going to be able to make videos is if I just, like, do commentaries over Warzone or something, because I'm just not going to get back on Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. That shit is ass. I've hated it for the last month easily. Like, every single match has been rigged against my favor, and no matter what I've done to try to alleviate some of that pain by, like, trying to play later on in the day or, like, waiting for lobbies to be more empty, like, nothing works. Like, the lobbies are always, like, rigged. And at the very least, even if I get destroyed in Warzone, I still have a chance to get, like, 7, 10, 12 kills if I'm lucky, so that's probably the plan from now on. My thoughts on the Black Ops 6 beta, honestly, so far, after being able to play it for the 2 days that it was out for the open beta, because I was not paying for that. Honestly, I liked it a lot, actually. Skill-based matchmaking definitely was an issue, which we still don't know if they're just going to end up kicking it back up all the way to what it was in Modern Warfare 3, obviously, but skill-based matchmaking, it was bad, but I think considering that I've always gone against controllers with, like, really heavy aim assist in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, it was really refreshing to have gunfights up close with keyboard and mouse, to be able to shoot back against people and not just immediately get fried. Because that was my biggest issue that I always had on Modern Warfare 3. If someone had a controller, the minute that they went over my body, like, I was fucking cooked. Like, there was nothing I could do in any scenario. The moment someone was aiming at me and we were up close, like, I was dead. Even if I hit every single bullet, like, flicking right at them, unless I hit headshots or something, I'm just not living. If you use a controller and you beat my ass with it, like, kudos to you. But I have a problem with how controllers are implemented in Call of Duty, which is why I think they took such a drastic approach with the Black Ops 6 beta, honestly, because with all the additional movement and everything that you can do, and the fact that there isn't any rotational aim assist up close for controllers anymore, that means at some level, keyboard and mouse is going to be more equal to controller again. But like I said, it's just the beta. You never know. They could just update the game. They could add aim assist. They could add, I don't know, more visual recoil for keyboard and mouse. Visibility could become better or worse, considering that a lot of people had problems with shadows in the beta. Oh yeah, I was rambling about the beta. I just forgot that was the original topic. My bad, guys. But what else was good about the beta, though? So yeah, the skill-based matchmaking was actually pretty solid. I had a few matches where I got fucking pummeled, but it actually wasn't that bad. I still had like maybe like 10 great matches, like 12-ish decent ones, and then like 13 or 14 where I got like pummeled. So even though I still took a lot of matches where I got fucking destroyed, as long as I'm getting matches in the end that at least allow me to play like I want to, then it's not that bad. In my opinion, at least, because every game has skill-based matchmaking anyways at some level. I think FPS as a genre has just adopted that as the golden rule. But what else? I actually thought the graphics were really good, and I had the graphics on very low for my previous gameplay. So honestly, I loved the gameplay a lot when it comes to the graphics and the way that the mechanics feel, the way that the movement feels. I felt like everything felt really fluid, and every gunfight I had, even if someone was cheesing and using some like really meta stuff, they at least had to put their effort into actually getting the kill. And usually there was a lot of gunfights where even if there was someone camping and they killed me, usually they'd get shot right after because people would like instantly find them. So honestly, I don't think camping is going to be much of an issue considering how much damn movement's in this game. And that's another thing for me. I actually like the movement a lot. I don't think it's too complicated. And yeah, I've seen people do crazy stuff where they're doing like freaking twirls in the air and then sniping people. But realistically, most people aren't going to hit most of those shots. Like, if someone hits that, if there's people who consistently start hitting that, they're just, like, there's the skill gap for them is just way higher at that point. But yeah, honestly, I actually, for the most part, I like this BO6 beta, honestly. Like, I actually thought it was really fun. There's only a couple key things that I think that were really bad about it, but even then I could see them being worked out. I don't think they're too bad of issues. Packet loss is the first major thing because packet loss was huge in the beta. Like, luckily I wouldn't get hit with it in gunfights, but I would be running around and I would keep stuttering in place in certain areas. And my internet's fine. Like, it's not like it's dog shit. I'm getting like 80 to 100 megabytes a second on average. So the fact that I'm getting massive packet loss like that when no other game that I play has that much packet loss is kind of ridiculous. Another thing I would say is visibility wasn't really too bad for me, but I guess I've seen some takes on this where people said that there should be like a faint outline on characters so that you can see them better. I guess I would say that I would agree with that now that I thought it over, and I thought, like, as long as the outline for the players isn't like drastic and it's not like a contrast to the environment, as long as it only helps people identify people and it's not like a neon color or it's something very subtle, honestly that's pretty I'd be fine with that. But yeah, I do think visibility is a slight issue though. And then what other bad things were there? Oh yeah, the biggest thing, I didn't experience it too much in the beta luckily, but there was a lobby or two where I had my suspicions. But when you find a cheater, yeah, they will be fucking cheating. Like, I don't even know what they're gonna do, if they're gonna implement any kind of working anti-cheat for Black Ops 6. And honestly, I'm begging that they just give up and force people to install like a kernel level anti-cheat. Because people have always made the argument I've seen where they're like, oh, nah, why are we going to install some, like, some Trojan software so that they can just monitor our computer? And so that, like, for people who argue against a kernel-level anti-cheat, like, I genuinely believe that they're just probably, like, somewhat cheating, like, in stealth or something. Because there's no actual detriment to having a kernel-level anti-cheat, except for the fact that it will 100% reduce how many cheaters are stuck in the game freaking infiltrating lobbies like freaking rats. But besides that, I actually enjoyed my Black Ops 6 beta experience, honestly. Like, I think it's the first time in a little while that I've actually loved playing a beta and I could consistently play matches without getting pissed off. Because I remember in Modern Warfare 3, I consistently would play a match or two and then hop off, and then later I would play another match or two, hop off, and I would just keep repeating that cycle. But with the beta, I was able to play 20 matches in a row, even if I was getting stomped. Like, if I was getting stomped enough, yeah, I'm not going to lie, I would back out. But for the most part, even if I was going negative, if I could still kind of pop off and get kills here and there, I was actually chilling. So, honestly, if I had to give a rating for the Black Ops 6 beta, I'd give it like a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. Like, that's definitely some of the most fun I've had with COD in a little while. But we're going to have to see how the full game releases, because I have no idea how the game's going to play with all the weapons and all the maps that are going to be there. So I guess we're just going to have to see. For everyone who tuned in for the last commentary video and this one, thanks y'all for the support. The views have been doing pretty good on a lot of commentary videos that I've done. I've only done like 4 or 5, but I'm going to try to be more consistent with those. If you guys have any topics you want me to talk about, or any comments you want to leave me, maybe I'll include them in the next video. I'd be more than open for that. I love for you guys' input, positive or negative, because, you know, I don't believe that I should only have positive comments on my channel. Like, if someone's like, oh, I don't like the video because, like, the way you edit, like, yeah, my editing is kind of shit, I'm not gonna lie. Like, especially right now, I can't edit for shit, but I'm gonna do my best to edit these videos for you guys with what I got, and I'll see what I do for the next video. Peace, y'all.